Hello and welcome to our PowerPoint for English on Thursday, 3rd of December. We're going to be looking at some punctuation, which we've been doing this week. We do spelling, punctuation and grammar lessons every so often as single lessons, so this is one of those times. We're going to have a look at apostrophes today, and particularly ones that are used to show that things belong to other people or other things. So that's apostrophes, using apostrophes for possession. So what I want us to think about with this first little bit is you're going to think about which one of these symbols is represented by an apostrophe, which is the one that is the apostrophe. And you should have found that one by now, and then I want you to think about putting in the missing apostrophes into these two sentences below. Apostrophes are not only used for possession, they are also used for something called omission, when things are left out, and often as part, to condense a word or two words into one. So for instance, we are going could be changed to we're going, and the AR part of it, or the A part of it, would be pushed out, and an apostrophe used to show where those letters have disappeared. And we always in class always say they've been squeezed out, and that's the apostrophe comes down and tells you where the letters have gone from. So some of those are apostrophes for omission, as well as they could be for possession. So have a look at those. The first sentence is, I'm sure it's going to rain tomorrow. And the second one is, Jack's dog chased the cat. So it's the top sort of central sign that is the apostrophe. It's usually held up slightly above the lowercase letters, and in this sentence we've got two missing, which is this one's for omission, because there's an I am word, two words that have been condensed into one, which is I'm. The A's disappeared, and that apostrophe shows you where it's gone from. And this one, it's going, was two words, it's been condensed to one, and it's got an apostrophe again showing where that is, the I letter is missing. And this second sentence is Jack's dog. The dog, this is definitely for possession. Jack's dog, the dog that belongs to Jack, and there's the apostrophe showing that. Jack's dog, the dog that belongs to Jack, chased the cat. And have a little think about these other symbols up here. What are these? We should know all of these now. We've covered these in class, which is really good. Now we've got a question mark, exclamation mark, full stop, and we have inverted commas to show speech. And you can see that we call these 66 and 99, which show you the opening inverted commas where we have speech, and the apostrophe is similar to the closing inverted commas. Okay, so it comes down and then round to the right hand side and then just slightly down. Okay, so next little slide for us, we've got which phrase here uses an apostrophe to show possession. So which one is a phrase that shows possession rather than omission? I've decided which, and it's Dean's mum, so it's the mum. Dean's mum is the one that mum belongs to Dean. And we've got would have, Dave would have. Would have is so the HA is gone, that's an omission apostrophe. And this one, Sally has gone, Sally's gone, another omission apostrophe. Which underlined word should have an apostrophe to show possession. So we've got some underlined words here. Let's read the full sentence to start with. Have a little look at it and read it through. And we have John's painting was full of colour, but he thought he could improve it further. So we've got something that belongs, is a belonging apostrophe here. So let's have a look at the object in here. The noun is painting that belongs to John. It's John's painting. So that's where the possessive apostrophe should go. It's John with an apostrophe here. And then we've got a little question for you. What word group is John in? Then we've got word groups such as verbs, adverbs, adjectives, nouns. Which group is the word John in? Painting is a noun, so it's an object. John is also a noun, but it's a proper noun, and proper nouns have something special at the beginning of their words. Another proper noun could be the place that you live or your country. And we've got John is a proper noun because it starts with a capital letter. That's the way that you can tell proper nouns. Which sentence here should have a possessive apostrophe? You've got a huge palace and castle here, and it's a choice of two. We've got A, the large palace belongs to Charles, or B, it is Charles's large palace. Oops, it is Charles's last palace. And it's this one, it is Charles's last palace. It's the palace that belongs to Charles. And now we're going to have a look at the sentence which uses an apostrophe to show possession again. So we've got, is it A, B or C? I'm going to leave you with that one to have a little look. You can always pause it to read it as well and restart. So we've got something that belongs to somebody else. It's showing somebody, but something belongs to somebody. We've got a girl here. She's getting a new computer. She's very excited. The girl's computer is not working, but her mum can fix it. It's a new computer. So a lot of these are omission apostrophes. So this is she is getting, and she is very excited. This one, the girl is computer, that doesn't make sense. So we know that the computer belongs to the girl. It's the girl's computer, so that's the one that's showing possession. This one again is omission because it's it's. So the answer is B. You use an apostrophe on a noun to show that possession. So this is a noun, and it shows the possession of the object. So this is an unusual one because we're thinking of a sentence that uses an apostrophe for possession. So you're going to have to put in an apostrophe and maybe another letter to show that it belongs to that person, and the words and or but to extend that sentence and add two phrases to make a complex sentence. So have a little think about that one. You can pause it here and then restart, and we can have Sunil's red coat is too small, but her shoes are, I don't know, her shoes are too large. Okay. Sunil's red coat is too big for him, but too small for the girl. Okie dokie. Variations. Rewrite this sentence by using apostrophes for possession. Jack uses the pump that belongs to his dad, and his mum helps to fix his tyre. This one is, yeah, the pump actually belongs to his dad, so you need to put in dad's bicycle pump. And it's Jack's tyre. The tyre belongs to Jack, so it's another one that you can put in because the tyre belongs to him, so you'd have Jack's tyre, and it's Mum and Jack that work together to do that, so that works quite nicely. It sort of condenses that sentence down quite nicely. So has Isabel correctly used an apostrophe to show possession? We've got the princess's mother made her stay in the castle until a prince came for her. Now if we've got princesses and that's plural, so there's more than one princesses, more than one princess to have princesses, the ES would be right. But because I think there's one princess and it's her mother, the mother belongs to that one princess, then I think that is wrong. Let's have a little look. No, alright, so we're on the right track. She's not used that apostrophe correctly because princess is a singular, so there's not more than one of them. It ends with an S, so the S needs to be added. It should be spelled princesses, a little bit like Charles's castle, princess's mother rather. And now we're back on to our lovely task for today. You've got a sheet to do, and there's some of the questions that in there are very, very similar to the ones we've just had a look at. Not all of the types are in there, and I'd like you to fill in the answers in the space that's been given. And if there's a little one at the bottom where we're asking you to explain your answer, then you can just put that in at the bottom. Okay, this work is very similar to those ones that we've just looked at, so I hope you get on all right with that today. And when you're having a read of some books, and hopefully you're going to be doing lots of reading during this time, and we talked about that in class before you went yesterday, and so what we'll do is if you're looking into your books and you're reading books, see if you can spot some of those apostrophes for possession in your book. You can always have a little note of that in your student planner as well. If you find one, you can write it down, and we can have a look at that when we're back in school. Okay, hope you get on all right today with that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.